Hey everyone, I'm Natalie. I am so excited to introduce you guys to this project I've been working on for a whole year, and I'm just really excited. So I'm gonna jump right in, and kind of while we're going along, I will kind of tell you the story about how this all came about. Okay, so the scriptures that will be available on December 12th, they're digital, and you're going to use them in a note-taking app. Here I am using GoodNotes on the iPad. You can use things like OneNote for Android. There's lots of different note-taking apps. The only thing that you need to make sure is that it will accept PDFs with links. And so this is GoodNotes. I've already imported my document, which is the scriptures. And so I am going to go ahead and open that up and just show you around. So this is the front page when you first open it up. It's got the Bible, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price, all in one. There's all of these tabs on the side, which are links. So in GoodNotes, you just tap the little pen to make the links activate. So I'm going to show you, for example, I'm going to click on the Book of Mormon, and it's going to bring me to the Book of Mormon page, which has all of the books. It has the introduction, the testimonies, testimony of Joseph Smith, the explanation, and then all of the books and the appendix. And so let's say I want to go to 2nd Nephi. It's going to come up here and it's going to have all the chapters listed. So I want to go to chapter 32. And it's going to open this spread, and it has the scriptures on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side is a blank page where you can put whatever you want into it. And I'm going to kind of show you an example of how I use this in my personal study. So I'm going to go to the Holy Bible and the New Testament. And I'm going to go to John chapter 1. And one of the other great things about this is when you're on an actual scripture page, across here you have all the books this is all the books of the New Testament, plus Joseph Smith translation, Joseph Smith Matthew, and then the first tabs are the Bible, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price, and appendix, so that you always have the ability to link back to any of the books. So I'm going to go to John chapter 1, and we're going to do verse 39. And I'm just going to kind of show you what is possible with these. So I'm going to turn the links off by clicking on here, and I'm going to click on the highlighter, and I've got yellow selected. And one other great thing, if you have terrible eyesight or you just want to zoom into a passage, you can do that in here. And so I'm going to highlight verse 39. He saith unto them, Come and see. They came and saw where he dwelt, and abode with him that day, for it was about the 10th hour. And I'm going to turn it to the pen tool. And I want like a red color. And I'm going to focus on this phrase, come and see. And that's kind of what I'm going to focus this page on. Now, here you can just write notes, or you can add in pictures, or just the possibilities are endless. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I like to do. So I'm going to go over to this sticker set. This I purchased from Worthy Written Words, and I can link that, but this is a beautiful sticker set that they created. And I love this portrait of Christ that they've got here. So I'm gonna use the lasso tool here, and I'm just gonna circle that. I'm gonna hold my finger down over top of it and say take a screenshot. And then I'm going to share and click copy. And then I'm gonna go back to my scriptures, and I'm gonna hold down my finger and click paste. And then I'm just gonna tap on the picture and go to crop. And there's two different ways to crop on GoodNotes. You can use the rectangle, which is just, a rectangle, or you can do freehand. And I like doing freehand on things like this because I can get as close to the drawing as I want. And so this is kind of what I'm doing, is I'm just drawing around it just to get rid of some of that white space. And then I click done, and now it's cropped it for me. And then I can just adjust what size I want it, and I'm gonna do about that big, and I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna go, and I'm going to go to the text tool, and I'm gonna set my text at 23. And then I want white text, and I want it to be in a text box. So I'm gonna click this little slash here and click on advance. And I'm gonna say the background color I want is black. And I can go back and you can add a border color, you can do a shadow, which I do want a shadow on this. And I do want a border color, and I want that to be white. And the border, I'm gonna do like 2 point. Okay, so then I'm gonna click off of that, and I'm gonna just tap here. And you can either, if you have an Apple Pencil or a type of pencil, you can just write it out like this. I'm gonna say come. But I want it in all caps. So I'm gonna click on the keyboard, and I'm going to erase that and do all capitals, C-O-M-E. And I'm going to click off of this. Sometimes it takes a second. And I'm going to make this bigger, and I'm going to center it. So then we have, it says come, and I can move that down here. And then I'm going to do another one, and I'm gonna do kind of the same settings. So white, I'm gonna center it. I'm going to do 23-point font, and I'm going to do the advanced. I'm going to do background color of black, a border color of, let's click off of this real quick. It's not wanting me to, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do center, and click on the keyboard, and okay, it's wanting to be funny. Okay, I'm gonna go edit, backspace, and I'm gonna go capital S-E-E, and then I'm gonna go under here, and I kind of want to make them about the same size. And put that one down there because I forgot the and. So we'll do another text box, and we're going to do the same settings. So 23-point font. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to do white. And on this, I'm going to go to advanced, black, and border color. Oh, come on. Okay, so then I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to write capital A, N, D. And I'm going to put that right underneath the come. And then I'm going to adjust my C up a little bit. And then you can always go back, like I forgot to put the border on this one, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on the text. I'm going to click on that box there and click border color. I want white, and I'm actually going to add the shadow, and I kind of want the border color, the border to be 3 point. And I'm going to do the same for the C. So we have white, oops, shadow, 3 point, and I'm going to come back and change the first one to a 3 point as well. Okay, so now it says come and see. And then I'm going to go over to the pictures. So I click on this image thing here, and I can just click anywhere here. And I'm going to choose some of these watercolor splashes that I have. And I'm going to move that behind. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to move that kind of behind. And if it doesn't go behind the image, you can just click on it and click arrange and send back. And then click off of it. Okay, and then another thing that I like to do in my personal study is I subscribe to Redheaded Hostess. She has some really awesome study pages for Come Follow Me. And so I just import those into GoodNotes and I use those. So I'm going to go to John 1, and I really like this quote here that's about the come and see scripture. So I'm going to take my lasso tool and I'm going to go around this, and you don't have to be perfect. And then hold it down, take a screenshot, share, copy, and then go back to, whoops, I just closed it. Hold on a second. Go back to my scriptures and hold it down and paste. And then I'm going to crop it. And this time I'm just going to do rectangle because that's what it is. And I'm just going to zoom that in to right where I want it. And I'm going to put that about right there. And then I'm going to go back to that study page. And on the next page, she has these QR codes that I really like that link to The Chosen. And this one is all the times Jesus called his disciples in the show The Chosen. So I'm going to take my lasso tool again, and I'm going to select that, hold down, take a screenshot, share, copy, and then go back to my scriptures, paste, and I'm going to crop this a little bit using the rectangle option, and click done. And I'm going to put this up here in the corner just so I have another reference to that scripture. And then I'm going to go back to this sticker set that I have, and I really like these little, I don't know, grunge patterns. And so I'm going to do the selection tool again, and I like this one, so I'm going to just circle it, hold my finger down, take a screenshot, and it has the hearts in it, but we'll fix that in the next step. So I'm going to copy it, go over to my scriptures, I'm going to paste, and then tap on it one more time until the options come up, and I'm going to hit crop, and this time I'm going to do freehand. And I'm just going to kind of go around this little grunge mark, hit done, and I'm going to make that kind of big and send it to the back. So I'm going to click on it again, arrange, send to back, and then when I click off of it, it will go, should go to the back. Nope, yep, there it goes. So now that's in the back, and this is just kind of my page. This is what I want to do, and then if I wanted to, I could write any notes about the pages. I can write along the margins. There's just so many possibilities by adding pictures, selecting images, adding text, adding quotes, and so the possibilities are endless. And I'm going to continue to kind of share different pages that I'm going to be doing and linking you to the resources that I have. And so yeah, this is it. There's a couple other things that I just want to show you about the scriptures, so I'm going to click on the pen to make it the links active again. And so every page has this blank side, except for when you go to like the index. So like I'm going to go to the appendix, and let's go to the Bible dictionary, and let's say I want to look up Christ, so I'm going to select C, and the index pages I don't have that extra spot. So if you want something from the index, I would recommend like selecting it with your selection tool and doing that copy and pasting it where you want it. And so these are the scriptures. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about it, or if there's something that you would like to see. And I am just so excited for you guys to use this. Thank you.